Get ready for the action, because the Baltimore Ravens are shaking up their wide receiver situation. We are talking about Devontez Walker, who has shown enough flashes to challenge for starting snaps, and the team is bringing in Elijah Sarrett and Jacoby Lane to compete for that crucial role. We dive deep into what this means for the Ravens' offensive firepower and who is ready to step up now.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we look at the massive quarterback debate brewing in the fantasy football world. Should you be drafting the dynamic Lamar Jackson or the volume-driven Joe Burrow for 2026? We break down the statistical inconsistencies of Jackson and the elite efficiency of Burrow, examining how injuries and new offensive systems are shaping their paths to fantasy glory. We shift gears to the AFC North rivalry as the Baltimore Ravens prepare for 2026. We examine the shifting landscape with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland Browns, and we hear some wild comments from the Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback, Talon Green, who is boldly comparing himself to Lamar Jackson. You won't believe what Green said about the league's top talents. Finally, we get the inside scoop on the Baltimore Ravens' 2026 schedule. We reveal the rumored opponents, including matchups against the Pittsburgh Steelers, Cincinnati Bengals, and even a trip to Rio de Janeiro against the Dallas Cowboys in Brazil. Don't miss this breakdown to see exactly what the Ravens have in store for their new era. Stay with us. The Baltimore Ravens are aggressively challenging the starting wide receiver position, signaling a shift in focus following significant draft investments and performance evaluations. The team bolstered its receiving core by adding Elijah Sarrett and Jacoby Lane in the recent draft. Central to the discussion is wide receiver Devontez Walker, who is being positioned as a potential breakout star for the 2026 season. Drafted in the 4th round in 2024 after playing at Kent State and the University of North Carolina, Walker has demonstrated significant upside, with analysts suggesting he could challenge established starters like Rashod Bateman for snaps. Bateman's 2025 season fell short of expectations, leading to limitations in the Ravens' passing attack, with injuries and crucial drops cited as reasons for fan calls for a change. Despite his prior performance, Bateman's consistency and availability remain key questions heading into 2026, especially given his substantial contract extension. Walker's impressive statistics, including scoring on nearly every catch during his college tenure, suggest he could quickly establish himself. Reports indicate Walker has shown flashes of brilliance, including scoring touchdowns on his initial NFL catches. With the addition of Sarrett and Lane providing depth, the competition for playing time is intensifying. Quarterback Zay Flowers has expressed strong confidence in Walker's readiness, stating, "Oh, Tez is ready. Tez is going to step up this year. He's attacking everything. He knows there's a fire under him. We have to go now. You're up." The Ravens are clearly signaling an immediate push for Walker to secure a starting role, with training camp approaching rapidly. Fantasy football quarterback rankings: Lamar Jackson versus Joe Burrow. A high-caliber quarterback is essential for anchoring a fantasy football roster, but selecting the wrong option can severely limit a manager's weekly scoring potential. The debate between Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow for the upcoming season is heating up, as both quarterbacks offer elite long-term potential, albeit through distinctly different pathways. Joe Burrow is positioned as the premier option based on sustained passing volume, high efficiency, and arguably the league's top receiving core. His trajectory has been marked by incredible peaks, including back-to-back monster seasons in 2021 and 2022, culminating in career highs in 2024 with 5,119 combined yards and 45 touchdowns. When healthy, Burrow has demonstrated an ability to produce explosive performances, averaging 355 passing yards per game during a 7-game hot streak, solidifying his status among the NFL's top 5 completion percentage leaders. However, Burrow's season has been plagued by durability concerns. Early in his career, a calf injury limited his output. More recently, a toe injury derailed his 2024 campaign, leading to a lengthy absence. While his late-season performances were strong, the risk of injury dominoes, potentially affecting key receivers like Ja'Marr Chase and T. Higgins, remains a significant vulnerability for his fantasy ceiling. Lamar Jackson presents a different profile. Jackson is viewed as a dangerous matchup swinger primarily due to his rushing ability, which provides an unpredictable weekly advantage. In 2025, Jackson showed immense early promise, accumulating 840 combined yards and 10 touchdowns in his initial games, boasting a strong completion rate of 72% and 9.6 yards per attempt. Despite a significant hamstring injury that curtailed his season, Jackson's impact as a runner keeps him highly valued in fantasy circles. Jackson's inconsistency surfaced after his injury, with his final 9 appearances yielding 1,863 combined yards, but also resulting in 6 interceptions and a dip in rushing efficiency. While durability remains a question mark, having missed games multiple times over 5 seasons, his rushing upside offers a distinct edge that fantasy managers covet. Looking ahead to 2026, both quarterbacks face new variables. Jackson is adjusting to a new coaching staff and offensive system, and the Baltimore Ravens have reshaped their supporting cast with new acquisitions like wide receivers Jacoby Lane and Elijah Sarrett, and running back Adam Randall. Despite these changes, Jackson is still considered elite, currently holding the QB2 position in early National Fantasy Football Championship drafts with an ADP of 41 in 6-point formats. Burrow's path forward involves reinforcing his offense, with the Bengals adding depth at the offensive line and acquiring wide receiver Colby Young in the 2026 draft, aiming for a potentially massive 5,000-yard, 40-touchdown season if his core healthy. Ultimately, while Burrow offers a safer, higher ceiling based purely on passing volume and historical efficiency, Jackson provides the necessary weekly volatility through his rushing game. Fantasy football success will hinge on whether managers prioritize Burrow's established production or Jackson's game-breaking potential against matchup challenges. The AFC North is heating up with significant coaching changes, including shifts in the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland Browns, setting the stage for a competitive division in 2026. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Browns rookie class made a notable impact, featuring Arkansas quarterback Talon Green, selected in the 6th round of the draft. Green made a strong impression during rookie minicamp, asserting his belief that no other quarterback in the league compares to him. Green compared himself favorably to Lamar Jackson, acknowledging his elite status while noting physical differences. Green highlighted his athleticism, showcasing a blazing 4.36 40-yard dash and a 43-inch vertical jump, which drew NFL attention. However, the focus quickly shifted to his passing proficiency, as Green has struggled with turnovers, committing 37 in his first 2 seasons, especially while competing for a spot in a quarterback room featuring Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, and Dylan Gabriel. In contrast, Lamar Jackson's career trajectory serves as a benchmark, having established himself as one of the league's elite quarterbacks with a record of 64.8% completion rate over 116 games in Baltimore. Jackson's proven ability to perform under pressure and his dynamic play have cemented his status as a 2-time MVP and 3-time first-team All-Pro. While Green possesses impressive physical attributes, the comparison to Jackson suggests that for a sustained NFL career, Green may need to focus on refining his passing game. Ravens fans are reportedly amused by Green's comments, while the prospect of the Browns' rookie quarterback facing challenges could be welcomed by Ravens supporters. The anticipation is mounting in Baltimore as the Baltimore Ravens approach the release of their 2026 NFL season schedule. The official NFL schedule is set to drop on Thursday, May 14, at 8 p.m. EST, providing the definitive roadmap for the team's upcoming campaign. This year marks a significant new era for the franchise, bolstered by the hiring of new head coach Jesse Minter, fueling intense fan eagerness to see the team's direction. Minter and his staff are reportedly focused on immediate preparation, driven by a desire for revenge and a renewed push toward winning. While the full schedule is pending, early leaks and information suggest a challenging and competitive slate for the Ravens. Known opponents slated for the 2026 season include the Pittsburgh Steelers, Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, Los Angeles Chargers, New Orleans Saints, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The schedule also features road trips against the Buffalo Bills, Indianapolis Colts, Houston Texans, and the Dallas Cowboys. A specific detail that has emerged is the confirmation of a unique international matchup. The Ravens are scheduled to face the Dallas Cowboys in Week 3 on September 27th in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, with kickoff set for 4:25 p.m. EST. The full breakdown of the season is yet to be finalized, with Week 1 through Week 18 schedules remaining unconfirmed as of this report.